Hello, you guys. Welcome in. This is Oracle Callie with Oracle Wise Living. Just on here tonight to see what messages need to come out. It's a little past midnight. It is officially Monday, so happy Monday. Let's go ahead and get started. Calling our angels. Okay, you guys. Hopefully my camera will not cut off. I'm serious. I think someone is like trying to mess with my internet or something. Like really. Anyway, let's go ahead and call on our angels, guides, ancestors here now to protect us, uplift us, and give us clear conscious messages. Okay. Earlier I was getting that King of Swords reverse, right? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, masculine energy that was coming out with the devil. Maybe Capricorn. Hopefully they're not in our energy anymore. Okay. So let's just see. Thank you guys for being here. At the star at the bottom of the deck here, Aquarius energy. Someone's working on their healing path, their spiritual path here. You definitely have some kind of new beginning coming in. Okay, some kind of new love offer here. This could just be some kind of emotional awakening. I'm getting someone has some kind of love offer though. This could represent a new love or some kind of new feelings. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, as well as the world at the bottom. So two major arcanas. It looks like there's going to be some kind of celebration or sense of belonging here, collective. I love that for you guys. Definitely some kind of sense of fulfillment here and completion. Maybe someone's going to be traveling soon with this world energy. Okay. I feel like there's going to be a positive new cycle beginning. Yeah, under that is that Five of Swords reverse. So definitely some kind of solution to a conflict. There's going to be some kind of compromise or turning over some kind of new leaf here. Okay. Let's see what else comes out. Okay, we have the Devil in reverse now. We did have it coming out in the upright earlier, along with some air energy. This, Devil represents the Capricorn, right? Hello, welcome in. Hello, Danny. Thank you for being here. Regaining control over your life, right? The Devil reverse. This could be a Capricorn energy. Most definitely. This talks about having freedom. What is the reverse of the devil, right? There's something here about not being attached to the things that are bad for you and having some kind of freedom, reclaiming your power, your sovereignty. Speak that over your life. Know that you are sovereign. You are not a slave to anything, any society, any community, any way of thinking, being, believing. You are sovereign. You are a sovereign being. It's not just the royals. They have like their sovereign. Yeah, you have to claim that over your own life, right? There's something here about releasing attachments. I love that. It's coming out reverse here. So you've healed You guys have healed through some kind of release here, some kind of detachment. I love that. Yeah, there could have been a period here of definite mental anguish or feeling at the end of your rope, like feeling like you have been stabbed in the back every which way by all sorts of different parties, you know. Yeah, there's definitely some clarity here. You're going to get some kind of new opportunity here coming in. There could be someone trying to start a conflict. We're going to get more on this. It could be a false empress, someone who's claiming to be an empress. Taurus energy, reverse. Some false empress, someone who's very insecure, you know. Yeah. I feel like you already know who this person is in your life. This false empress energy. With the high priestess coming here, you could definitely be someone in the occultism or someone who's very well endowed when it comes to your intuition. High priest or priestess, right? I want to be inclusive. So I want to get more on this empress reverse energy here. Yeah, it looks like you decided to give up or walk away. You see that whoever this empress, false empress is refusing to compromise in some kind of way. Maybe you lack trust. Maybe they're paranoid. I don't know, you guys. It looks like some kind of this empress reverse is definitely somebody who is very suffocating. Okay? Like they're clingy and suffocating. An empress in the upright is things come to her. She doesn't chase and stalk and project and things like that. There's something about this empress reverse being very suffocating. Like they're clingy. So you know what I'm saying? This person could have like a sense of like, I don't know, they could be like empty without you or something. The empress reverse here. Yeah. There's something about this. This person's got creative blocks. Whoever this false empress is definitely got some kind of creative blocks here. Okay? They're not listening to their intuition. Cancer, there could be a Cancer involved here. Capricorn, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, Gemini, Sagittarius, Libra. Yeah, another Leo. There's something here about this false empress is going to want to compromise. So it looks like I'm trying to avoid some kind of conflict here or looking for some kind of solutions now. Double compromise. Yeah. You have clear boundaries. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Feminine. You know the truth. This is another Justice card. When I say that, it's like very honest, authoritarian. Yeah, this is very an insightful person. If you were this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Feminine, you could have. There's something here about you have healed past some kind of heartbreak here. Yeah, it looks like whoever wanted to break your heart or put you in some kind of heartbreak, they're going through some kind of sorrow and shattered dreams. They're disappointed that they couldn't do that to you. They wanted to put you in some kind of blocks. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Feminine. Yeah, but you're too independent. You're too insightful. So, I mean, you have unbiased judgment anyway when you're in the upright. And it was a 9. It was someone trying to sell you a dream, like buying an oceanfront property in Arizona. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who overindulges. I mean, you're gonna know. Maybe this person drinks a lot. Maybe they're Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. I feel like you have forgiven this person. Maybe over 3 months ago. 3 months. 3 months. 3, yeah. Acceptance here. There's some kind of acceptance. Releasing the pain. Definitely in some kind of recovery. So if you're in recovery, congratulations. Continue staying steadfast, prayerful. Keeping that energy balanced. That's like the biggest thing when you're going through recovery, you know, balancing out that energy. Okay, it looks like there was some kind of whack collaboration or some kind of false collaboration here. Someone was working behind the scenes to cause some kind of burden, create some kind of too much responsibility in your life, maybe. Yeah, trouble in some kind of collaboration there. It didn't go as planned. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. They wanted you to lack the will to go on, collective. Yeah. They wanted you to go through some kind of downfall here. What a biatch. What a big biatch. Yeah, they're going to go through some kind of injustice here, or they're going through an injustice here. It looks like they got some kind of failure to take on responsibilities. The Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or this could be you. You know, you could be divine feminine energy, very compassionate. You can be dealing with some kind of injustice here. You know, this could be talking about someone going to counseling or therapy, or you know, this could be you. Maybe even a spiritual advisor, you know, someone who works with energy or emotions. There's something here about some kind of legal complications for a Queen of Cups. It looks like there's something here about some kind of imbalance with that legal situation here. And it's causing some kind of, it looks like somebody could have lost some money. Somebody was overextending their time, money. Yeah, and it put them in some kind of anxiety and despair here. And this person's looking back on this. Could be dealing with some kind of witchy bitchy person or queen of, or this is divine feminine energy. I shouldn't say that, okay? I should not say that. I vibe with my fire signs, okay? But in reverse, you know, it could be a very jealous, arrogant type of person. But it looks like this Queen of Wands is dealing with a King of Wands too. They're in some kind of union partnership here. Yeah, they're in some kind of fucking relationship. Okay. Yeah, they're trying to find some kind of passion or new ideas or something like that. That could be like a polyamorous couple or something. I don't know, guys. Yeah. It looks like this person is planning or trying to manifest something, but they're under judgment. Yeah, they're trying to manifest some kind of new love offer or person to join their whatever, some weird shit. I mean, no judgment, okay? I digress. No judgment if that's you, you know what I'm saying? If that's you. But we got a Gemini energy here. Lovers here is dealing with some kind of suppressed emotions, maybe, or yeah. Well, there's something here. There's some kind of someone seeing the truth about a King of Pentacles here. Some kind of lover situation. A King of Pentacles and this new beginning here. This person could be saying that they're someone's emperor here in the collective, but they could be upset or something. They feel a certain kind of way because of some kind of canceled plans, because of the Two of Wands reverse. And there's some kind of, someone's not changing, or something's resisting to change. Someone's got a fear of some kind of new beginning, maybe. Yeah, someone feels maybe that someone has something here about fake charity or abusing generosity, biting the hand that feeds you. Yeah. Someone's dealing with some kind of delays about this. It could be a karmic feminine, a lazy Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn karmic. This person feels very powerless or trapped mentally. Yeah, it's seen. Everybody sees it. There's some kind of betrayal here in a group of feminines. It could be, it don't have to be. I mean, yeah, I'm going to say it like it is. There's 3 feminines right there. Yeah, there's some deception and betrayal here, and they're trying to create some kind of fishy offer or come in with like love or my intuition brought me this, that, and the other. There could be someone having a love offer come through. Okay? So let's not cancel it out. You know, I'm reading for different energies. Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. If those placements aren't significant, they could be that sign. Sun, moon, or rising. I'd say your moon and your rising are the most predominant. But everybody in it seems like goes on their sun sign. You know? Yeah, it looks like there's some kind of missed chance here. Some kind of financial. Someone's lacking the funds to get some kind of offer to someone. I don't know, guys. Yeah, they're not wanting to put in the energy. They don't feel like it's worth it. Well, they made their answer then, didn't they? They decided their own decision. There's going to be some kind of new breakthrough, though, with the Four of Cups being reversed here. There could have been a missed opportunity, but I feel like there's going to be a new breakthrough. Yeah. Somebody, maybe a fire sign is going to be coming in quick, fast, in a hurry, soon, very soon, with passionate energy here. You're definitely seen as someone innocent here, and someone that is very comforting, has a lot of pleasure around them, or you seem like that. Maybe you're a Scorpio. You don't have to be, though. Scorpio placements could be significant. Maybe your Venus could be Scorpio, because I see that heart chakra out here. It makes me think of the Venus placements. Yeah, there's something here about maybe this person is someone from your past, or you're going to be sharing some kind of, or they're wanting to come in and offer you something. Like they see some kind of success or victory, or they're trying to have some kind of success and victory or achievement or recognition or something. Yeah, they want to let go of some kind of hatred collective and move on to calmer grounds here. Yeah, they could be coming in with some kind of offer. Passionate beginning. Lots of enthusiasm, you know. Maybe they're dealing with some kind of person that is lacking financial dependency, or someone is financially codependent, or yeah, a Virgo and a Sagittarius reverse. Wow, the Hierophant reverse. Yuck. So some kind of rebellious energy here. They could be listening to somebody that's a free thinker, or finding new approaches to the way of being, you know. Something here about healing the self. With that Temperance reversed, I mean, it could be overindulgence, imbalance, right? But at the same time, it could be self-healing, right? Healing the self. But at the same time, it could be discord. Yeah, somebody's being bullied about this. Somebody's being freaking bullied. There's something here about some kind of insecurity. Somebody could be saying someone's abusing their power, or it's hypocrisy, it's blasphemy, they're not doing it right, this, that, and the other. BS. Yeah, something here about someone could be dealing with some kind of reckless spending. Be careful about that. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Yeah. Someone's needing to relax and contemplate something about some inheritance, or something to do with the family. This could also be about your retirement, working on your retirement. Somebody's trying to fuck with that, trying to fuck with your money flow, trying to fuck with you accumulating some kind of retirement funds for your future and your life. Yeah, that's what inheritance is to me, because I don't expect family inheritance. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Keep fucking with my money, you fucking with my retirement, my livelihood. We got problems. I digress. Anyway, Three of Wands reversed here. Someone's saying that someone is lacking some kind of vision and motivation here. Could be a fucking Pisces, a karmic Pisces, someone who's sees himself as an independent person. Maybe this person is in spiritual development or in some way. Yeah. This person could be lazy. I don't know why I'm saying that today. I don't say that usually. Somebody could be saying that. Some kind of negative energy says lazy. And me being someone that has studied psychology, I know that that's a negative, derogative word to use. Do you understand? Especially when people procrastination and stuff, that's an ADHD response to fight, flight, or freeze. So to call somebody lazy is very narcissistic. Yeah, it looks like there's King of Swords here. I'm glad to see him in the upright. Definitely not blocked here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. This could be an authority figure here. This person is taking responsibility. I love that. You know, turning over some kind of new leaf. There's been some kind of truth revealed here. So I like that. Definitely, this person could see you as their star, or you see how that hermit's holding that lantern. It's like he's using that star is inside of his lantern, right? So it almost feels like, yeah, something here about the cold. Looks like they're in the cold. Yeah. Receiving and giving guidance, right? That is the beautiful energy of the hermit. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like it's bringing in this 1111, babe. Look at that. Community, celebration, home, gathering, belonging, that sense of belonging. Being respected, having stability, being shown how dignified you are. You are a very dignified person, I feel like. Someone who has a strong foundation here, 4 of Wands. Yeah, and you're passionate about that. Yeah, I'm getting someone could have chose to take the path less traveled here. Someone could be going through some kind of homelessness or poverty. I'm sending you love and light. There's something here about this looks like a church. It looks like that them people is outside of some kind of church, some kind of group, some kind of cult. It almost looks like stained glass. Like they're only outside of the church. Like they got kicked out of the church, they got kicked out of some kind of group, or either they decided to leave. All right? They decided to go on their own. Yeah. Maybe someone's dealing with some kind of unemployment. Yeah. I'm getting that laziness again. Somebody's saying that someone is lazy. I feel like it's like a ancient slave handler entity inside of somebody. And they're like, they are lazy. They need to work. They need to do this. Da, 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 da. It's like an Egyptian slave handler inside this person. And they don't realize this. Or these people. You know? And eventually those energetic cords and frequencies is going to leave this planet Earth. Because they can't go. They cannot ascend to the higher realms of ascension that the 5D Earth has to ascend to. Those slave handlers. Anyway, there's something here about some kind of delay here. Some kind of unfinished work here. There's a bit, because there's been some kind of breakup as well. Somebody is, yeah, something here about some kind of long-term vision as well. And there's some kind of disagreements. Someone's resisting change. Someone is very dealing with some kind of gossipy energy, playing mind games. Could be like, what do they say? Not copycat, but it was like right on the tip of my mind, or my tongue. Blank bleep. Okay. Gossipy energy. Okay. Anyway, it's this a King of Cups reverse. That's what I'm saying. It's a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and they're like, I didn't want to say stalker, but it's more of like I guess it could be. It's not stalker energy though, but it's on that verge. They're trying to create some kind of anxiety or something like that. Yeah. Maybe that's too much information, you guys. It's too much information. I swear, I do believe I have an ulcer. I do believe. From stress. We're gonna shuffle them again, you guys, and we're gonna lay them out. There's that 10 of Pentacles again. inheritance, some kind of putting down your roots for your retirement or inheritance. That's another way to look at that Ten of Pentacles. If you don't get some kind of inheritance, it's about accumulating your retirement, your own influence, your own stability, your own traditions. Sometimes our family is not our birth family. Sometimes our family is our chosen families. And that's what I've found out the hard way, right? Baby, hello, welcome in, Nanya, Biz, what's up, Renan, good to see you guys, welcome in, Mo, welcome back, thank you guys for the likes. Yeah, just use your discernment, it's not meant to, for everything to resonate, if it does, the Hierophant here. So we got traditions here, some kind of traditional beliefs, or let's just see, okay? Let's just see, you guys. This is like, I'm getting some kind of spiritual education, okay? Somebody is in some kind of regret here, or some kind of self-doubt about their religious beliefs. Someone could be lacking the vision and the motivation to carry on to some kind of spiritual path or traditional path, I'm saying. The Hierophant, it can be traditional beliefs, but it could also be spiritual wisdom, you know what I'm saying? There's something here about somebody's hindrance. Three of Wands reverse. Somebody feels hindrance to conform to some kind of spiritual wisdom. Don't ever feel like you got to conform to any kind of belief. Always keep an open mind. You know what I'm saying? Follow your heart. And then at the same time, use your mind, the wisdom to discern good or bad. You know what I'm saying? If it hurts people or displaces people or divides people, it's not a good thing. There's the World card. So there's definitely some kind of celebration here, a sense of belonging. I love that. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Integration, wholeness, unity. So somebody's starting a new cycle. Maybe we know Saturn's a big play right now, right? In astrology. So check your Saturn placements, right? Check your you guys' Venus placement. Somebody's Venus could be in Taurus. Their Sun could be in Aries. Something here about Leo could be in their Saturn as well. Some kind of celebration. I just feel like if it's not a celebration, it's definitely like a fulfillment here. Some kind of spiritual fulfillment. Someone went from having some kind of lost direction to gaining some kind of spiritual knowledge and sharing their knowledge to being able to have a sense of belonging and fulfillment here. And I love that for this collective. I absolutely love that. Integration and wholeness. Whenever I see the words travel, because I don't travel at all, I would love to travel. And it's in my chart for me to be I'm supposed to be someone who travels and stuff, but financially I'm not able to do that. So, when I see that travel, I think of meditation, because that's where I get a lot of my, I guess, I wouldn't say relief, but it helps, yeah. There's something here about holding on. There was a lost direction and lack of planning before, because there was a need for some kind of control. Someone was afraid. Someone was trying to be frugal and holding on to their money, Or maybe they was just blocking some kind of change here with the Four of Pentacles. Could have been a Capricorn, a Sun Capricorn. It looks like because of that fear of change, that's why there was a lot of hindrance and a lot of regret, okay? But I like that the Hierophant's in the current placement here for us. So continue sharing your spiritual wisdom if that's something that you like to do. Yeah, there's something here about that. It's positive energy. Liberation as well. Yeah, you're liberated. You're free. You are able to do this now. There is productivity. The Eight of Swords reversed. You're no longer in a mental trap. You're not trapped, locked in. Maybe you're some kind of survivor, like myself. I vibe with you guys, especially ones who went through abuse or anything like that. I vibe with you guys. So this is about having that productivity now. Continue sharing your knowledge, your education, your beliefs, you know. Yeah, well, we'll take them. It looks like you're a very strong-willed person anyway. Very persistent and perseverant. So you're going to continue. We are going to continue fighting for what we think is right spiritually. Right? Standing up for our passions, you know, for the greatest good of all, for the younger generations, you know. Someone could be defensive, this King of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn reverse here. Could be very defensive right now for some reason. It looks like this person is obsessed with their wealth and their status, and they're very possessive. They could be very materialistic, or they could be just having some kind of failed business. That's why they're trying to, they feel like they got to be defensive in some kind of way. Yeah, they're creating, whoever this King of Pentacles is, we see you. We know that you're trying to create some kind of trickery or deception in the background of our collective. It looks like you're trying to create some kind of black magic, blocks, creative blocks, illusions, or something like that, or get other people involved. So, return to sender. Yeah, we don't have to do that though, because look what comes in, 11. 11, baby, justice. That's right. We rep justice. We are justice, right? We stand in spiritual, we stand on the right side of spiritual law, even if the world doesn't accumulate the rights for us, right? Because not everybody, there is corrupt cops and corrupt officials out there, I'm saying. And they get paid off and just all sorts of weird shit. But with the justice being in the upright here, standing in integrity, clarity, we're definitely clear about it. There is no confusion here. You know? We're very responsible, very accountable, and lawsuits will be won. Yeah, whoever is whoever that King of Pentacles reverse is dealing with some kind of sleepless nights, anxieties, and things like that, whether they want to admit it or not. There's some kind of hopelessness, or they're at some kind of breaking point or anguish. And I'm going to tell you this just in case you are part of my collective, because not everybody is walking a perfect line. If you are this King of Pentacles, okay, know that you have the ability to flip that, you know, put yourself back up in this right direction. Continue focusing on your wealth, your being that provider that you are. You know, you have the strength and the energy and the courage to continue. You know, you don't have to feel like maybe there was some kind of financial loss, King. Maybe there was some kind of there's something here about displaced money, maybe, or some kind of bad investments, maybe between a government or some kind of bank, maybe. I don't know, you guys. It's just an analogy. You never know. But sometimes my analogies hit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, overcoming these obstacles is what's needed. Know that you tame that beast that's within you. I don't know if you got something going on with your libido, where you have to over-splurge, where you have to get attention, money, affluence, or something like that. But you got to tame that beast within and move that energy in a positive direction. Somehow, some way. You got to turn back into that magician. Put that magician in the upright. Okay? You know, taking those desires and manifesting into some kind of art of communication, maybe. Putting something positive out there instead of something negative. You know? Yeah. There's something here about maybe you're going through some kind of grief or loss. I'm sending you love and light, okay? Maybe even some kind of relationship problems where, yeah, you still have some kind of options here. I feel like there could be some kind of, with this Ten of Pentacles being reversed, there could be some kind of loose foundations or some kind of family financial disputes or something like that, right? Yeah, I feel like it's been an injustice. With this Ten of Pentacles reversed, it's definitely been an injustice. Someone could be even fleeting success, like, but I don't get that. I mean, yeah, they could. Somebody could be trying to run away from success. It happens. I mean, you know, afraid to be happy. Yeah, I feel like someone is definitely healing in recovery and improving here. There's something here about a Cancer that's dealing with some kind of secrets or some kind of someone that's not listening to their intuition. There's something here about this person gives out surface knowledge. Okay. They're out of touch with reality. Or out of touch with their intuition, I mean. It could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, feminine. Out of touch with their intuition right now. Okay, so what do we do? What do we do to flip that, right? We have to turn that negative energy, that obsessive energy that Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn reverse is somewhat obsessed with their status too, right? And money. So we have to flip that. We have to focus on being practical and being that financial provider, maybe even focusing on organization. We have to ground ourselves. Pentacles are always great about grounding energy. You know, you guys could teach that, like grounding energy. Earthy signs, that's your magic. You know what I'm saying? Earth energy is your magic. Water signs, water is your magic. Air signs, air, communication, speaking is your magic. Fire signs, passion, creativity, action is your passions. I mean, it's a lot of different placements as well, but that's just like a key. Yeah, there's something here about someone surrendering. You could be dealing Queen of Pentacles with this hangman position, or dealing with a Pisces. Or you could be trying to develop your spirituality, and I love that. Okay, continue, don't give up. There's something here about some kind of broken family or domestic conflict with the King of Wands here. Somebody that's supposed to be a leader. You know, it looks like there's some kind of interrelationship. They're creating some kind of conflict. Don't let them control you like that. You pull away from that energy. You pull away. I mean, I'm not your mom or your dad, but if I was you, I'd definitely pull away from that energy. Don't let anybody control you, your emotions, your mental health, or any of that. But I know it's hard whenever you're in them relationships. I get it. So there's something here as well about some kind of conflict and competition either physically or in the ethers, spiritually. Okay. And in my last video, you guys, I wanted to say, I spoke up and I said, I'm not fighting a spiritual warfare. And technically I am. You know, we all are, technically. So I just want to clear that up as well. There could be something here about a fire sign, a Leo, unable to commit to something. They're overextending themselves in some kind of way. And they're being unreliable, possibly. You know, there could be some kind of pessimistic person. And there's that Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, masculine again. Divine masculine energy here, most definitely. Coming out, bringing in honesty and truth, right? So there could have been some kind of mischance because of finances here. This person could have wanted to offer you some kind of love, or yeah, I'm feeling like maybe a date, a couple love, you know. Yeah. This person most definitely possibly sees you as someone with a bright future, a dreamer, someone who is very creative. Okay? I feel like that's that King of Swords sees that, okay? He or she thinks that you're very creative, a dreamer, somebody that's got fresh possibilities, maybe. A bright future. Someone's I'm getting Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio off of this as well. This person has short-term focus though, like they come in, they could be worried about some kind of unhealthy lifestyle maybe, or somebody is dealing with an unhealthy lifestyle, a Capricorn or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, some kind of unhealthy lifestyle here. This could be like could be anything from anything that's too much is not a good thing. So it could be anything from like excessive being trapped by bondages or binds or materialism, addictions, restrictions, you know, anything, any kind of any obsessive anything. But yeah, someone's got unrealistic goals here. A Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, or Cap, yeah. So we also have the Empress here. There's something here about this divine feminine energy here. There's something here about judgment being some kind of judgment reverse here. Some kind of indecision, or someone's got an inability to face facts, or they're dealing with some kind of inner critic. I feel like Empress, you know who you are, okay? Divine Empress, Taurus energy, most definitely. This could actually represent fertility for would-be parents as well. Okay, so maybe somebody's asking about that or wondering about that. It's followed by the judgment in reverse, so I'm feeling like now might not be the best time if the judgment is in reverse, okay? Someone could be feeling down about this. Yes, somebody is definitely dealing with some kind of bad reputation, or they have like some kind of energy, putting in energy or money or some kind of skills or motivation. They're lacking some kind of quality here. It looks like it's someone that is in despair, someone who's lost their direction, someone who's focusing on the negative. It looks like this person is deciding to confess or take responsibility finally, okay? And that's wonderful. I mean, Three of Pentacles. So there's going to be some kind of apprenticeship or collaboration come through for this person. Definitely some kind of mastery and recognition, right? And there's that Hermit again. Okay, and I feel like what I was saying earlier, you know, it's like the star is inside that Hermit, right? It's like he's holding that inside the lantern, the star. It's almost like he's got her trapped in that star like Tinkerbell. You know? Does it not? I don't know why it keeps reminding me of that. Maybe somebody's watching Peter Pan or is into Peter Pan or something. Let me find the star. Let me find the star. Star. There we are. Yeah. See, doesn't it look like the star is in his lantern? It's like she's Tinkerbell. Tinkerbell. Creativity and inspiration. Positivity. Yeah, I don't know. So, lots of contemplation, lots of Mercury. Somebody's Virgo. Somebody could be a Virgo, or they could have their Mercury could be in Virgo. Somebody's been on a mountain meditating for a long time about that star. Somebody's been watching that star for a long time. Yeah. The Hermit. The Hermit. Hermit. Hermit is me. Hermit. No, technically I'm not a Virgo, but you know, I thought that was funny. Hermit. Yeah, definitely got emotional detachment from some kind of codependent Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, feminine. Definitely blocked this person off. Someone did. Okay, so there's some kind of missed opportunities here. There's that Ten of Pentacles reverse again, and there's somebody crying over that. Somebody's upset that they lost out on their Ten of Pentacles. Or there's some kind of debt here within the family, or some kind of conflict with that Ten of Pentacles reverse. Someone feels like they missed an opportunity. There's some kind of relationship problems as well. We got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We got Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. There's something here about that Ten of Pentacles reverse being like freaking rocky or loose foundations. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of instability within the family and money. Or, I mean, it could just be bankruptcy. You know, somebody's they're upset they had to file bankruptcy or something. Yeah. There's something here about they had no other idea, or they felt like they had to because there was an injustice, maybe? Okay. So maybe this is more of like a financial legal reading now. There's some kind of missed opportunities though. There's some kind of injustice around this. Yeah, it was somebody's marriage, something in a community, a house maybe? Some kind of house. Yeah. Some kind of home situation. Somebody had to file bankruptcy because of some kind of home situation. Some kind of debt. Some kind of financial disputes. Yeah, it's coming in. So there's going to be some kind of big changes, or this information is going to come in fast. There's something here about someone sees somebody's property. They came here quick, fast, in a hurry, and they seized their property, or they're taking their property, or something like that, guys. The Knight of Swords, and then the Four of Wands. It almost looks like a cop or something is going in fast to somebody's home and taking their property. Or they're going in fast to celebrate. A knight comes in for a short time, not a long time, right? When they come in. So it's like, yeah. Very ambitious. Very determined. Tenacious. Tenacious D. Somebody's name could be D. I don't know. Tenacious D. Jack. Somebody's name could be Jack. Black. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. It's upset somebody. It's because of some kind of interrelationship. Maybe somebody filed bankruptcy because a relationship ended or something like that. Yeah, there's some kind of emotional disappointment. Someone was hoping to get some kind of emotional fulfillment or some kind of emotional fulfillment, but they didn't get it. There's something here about there's being gloominess around the situation now. There's lots of disappointments. Yeah, It could be a Queen of Wands dealing with this. Queen of Wands. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Or you could be this Queen of Wands. You know, a divine feminine, a social butterfly type. Yeah. This could be somebody that you work with, had teamwork with. This person could have had file bankruptcy. Yeah. And then there's the Hermit again. Some kind of contemplation. Hold on, you guys. I will be right back. Thank you guys for being here and hanging out. Thank you so much for the lovely likes. Let me go get me something to drink, and I will be right back. Yeah, it's a little warm. I'm gonna turn the fan on. It's getting hot. Okay, I'm back. Okay, let's get the other deck now. It's 111, you guys. 111 could be an angel number, could be very significant to you. Love to see the lights on there, 11. Love that number. Okay, let's see, you guys. This is going to be the last call, and then we'll close it up, okay? Okay, so we have the Death card out here. So some kind of change, some kind of transformation after some kind of betrayal. There's an ending to some kind of betrayal here. That's got to do with the Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn feminine. There's going to be an ending. Okay? The betrayal has been seen. If you are dealing with this, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn feminine, know that there is some kind of letting go ending here. There could be some kind of release or cleansing needing to take place. Like, I mean, spiritually, you know, like a spiritual cleanse, a spiritual bath, smoke cleanse, sage, Palo Santos. I haven't really used that on my channel much, but I have used it in the past. But now usually I just use prayer, but there's a lot of healing benefits to that as well. Especially like if you're someone who's out in public a lot, you need to cleanse your energy, you know, because you absorb other people's energies. So there's something here about releasing this pain, okay? Whatever this is, I know it sounds easier said than done, but there's something here about releasing some kind of resentment or hostility or unethical behavior, okay? I feel like you have done this with the Three of Swords reverse. I feel like the worst is definitely over here, and there is some kind of forgiveness, okay? But I feel like there could have been some kind of betrayal that happened within the last, maybe even 3 days. Three of Swords, my swords are days cards usually. 5 days, 3 days. There could have been some kind of... Take time to heal yourself. You know, don't just stay in a relationship or be friends with people that you know are not for your highest good. And I know people, they say they keep their enemies close. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to do that. Like, there's something here about some kind of revenge. Someone's trying to seek revenge here. There's some kind of power struggle here, and this Queen of Pentacles doesn't like that. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. She doesn't like that. She likes to be the one controlling everything. You know? Yeah. And usually she is someone who is concerned with the welfare of others. So maybe if this is you, I feel like that's what you're doing. I feel like you're watching out, making sure everything runs smoothly, maybe. I feel like this queen is in the upright, so she's not in karmic energy. There's no block here. So it's definitely someone who watches out for the welfare of others, making sure that there's no confrontation or something like that, maybe. Yeah. There's something here about there is some kind of blocked obstacle. There is some kind of lack of direction here. It's almost like someone's blinded by the light, wrapped up like something. Yeah, you're going to be moving on. You're healing this situation. There's some kind of transition, that's why. While this person is sitting here focused on some kind of conflict, betrayal, tension, dishonor, ego, manipulation, victory at all costs, resentment, unethical behavior, confrontation, surrender, power struggles, bitterness, humiliation, self-interest, aggression, recklessness, disagreements, isolation, and revenge. You're over here healing this shit, escaping to calmer waters. Letting go of that past to have hope for your future. Maybe you had to go through to some like safe grounds, or you had to seek refuge. Ain't that crazy? I wonder how often people like that chase me down and shit like that. I wonder. No, I don't wonder. I blocked all that shit. Seven of Pentacles. Definitely continue working on planting them seeds for your future, for your finances, putting your energy into something that you love to do. Maybe gardening. Manifesting your new ideas. There's something here about looking at your inheritance as well. Maybe you're paying attention to your retirement, making how you've made those investments. There's something here about the next 7 months. There's going to be some kind of slow growth. Taurus energy. Someone's definitely a Taurus here. Cultivation. That's why I said gardening, possibly. Cultivation. Yeah. Queen of Cups here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Divine Feminine. They could be working together. This Queen of Cups and this Queen of Pentacles could be working together. They're trying to look at, they might be trying to overburden or trying to do something to the collective here to try to stress them out. I don't know. It looks like something here about someone being taken for granted or antisocial or being a recluse here. That's what they're saying. But we're the fucking star. You're the star here. So there's something here about that. They could be involved in some kind of malicious gossip here. Talking about immaturity or gifts, sharing, charity, family support, or something like that. But they're trying to create some kind of imbalance here. They're involved with some kind of liar, somebody that's a liar, a devious person, a King of Wands, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, masculine reverse, as well as a Gemini reverse here. Yeah, they're gossiping and talking about this shit. Trying to create some kind of fucking disharmony for the collective here. Some kind of trust issues, so everybody turns on each other. Yeah. There's something here about some kind of trying to block somebody from having a new beginning here. Yeah. Magician reverse here. And so they ain't got no fucking money. Yeah. But continue collective, balancing out your time and all that. Yeah. Balancing it out. Multitasking. Juggling your priorities. Okay. Continue having patience. Because there is going to be some kind of tower moment here. There's going to be some kind of unexpected change and revelations for these people. Okay. They could be saying that someone is exploitative or has unclear thinking, hostile, failure, or intellectual inability here. When truthfully, no. We being underpaid, if anything. Yeah, it's saying the sun's here. The sun is here. The sun is here. Okay, you guys, if you want me to answer some questions, absolutely. Hello, Raymond Torres. Welcome in. Ramon. Okay, hello, Nazanin. Welcome in. Hello, Laurel. Welcome in. You guys, okay, so I'm just going to go with the last question. Okay, we have Justice coming out here. So, you definitely have some kind of... This card right here is Libra. This Libra card is, I get what I'll give, right? I get what I give. And if you don't think that's the truth, then Justice is going to make sure. The Spirit will make sure. Okay? Alright, let's go. Let me get my fingers right, you guys. Sometimes I think my fingers are too short. Okay, this is going to be for Tyrell, okay? This is for Ty. What messages for Ty? Let's get some positive messages, right? Let's get some positive energy. Six of Cups. This person is definitely focused on goodwill, kindness. Okay, this person could be focused on their family and sharing and things like that. It looks like this person could be giving or getting some kind of flowers here soon. Just very kind, compassionate energy surrounding that person. Okay, the Six of Cups. That's pretty positive. Very, very playful, youthful energy. Very kind energy. That's what I got for Tyrell. Okay. Something about children is involved here as well. I don't want to leave that out. And maybe even childhood memories. People from the past, maybe. But this person is very kind and has a goodwill about them. Okay? That's what I have for Tyrell. Okay, let's see. What is L? What else, you guys? Does Ingrid like me? Okay. Let me get that one. Let's get the second one, okay? You're very welcome. Thank you for letting me read for you. Let's see. See. Does Ingrid like me? Okay, this is for Ellie Sun P. This is for Elia. Elia, does Ingrid like me? Elia. Yes. High Priestess. I think you know this already. Or they know this. So one of you, I feel like your intuition's on point, or theirs is. But this is a definite yes card. This is the spirit guides. Your higher self, your intuition coming through. It's saying loud and clear, yeah. Yes. Okay. You're very welcome. Thank you for letting me read for you. At the bottom of the deck was that Temperance too. So Cancer and Sagittarius. So these are both divine guidance cards. So pretty awesome. It's pretty fantastic energy. Okay, you guys, remember to always be grateful and know that you matter. Okay? And I love you guys as well. If nobody has told you that, okay? Because I feel like some people don't get told that. And we should all be told that every day. Does anybody else have any questions they would like me to answer? How does my boss? Okay. Yeah, Anya, let's go. Let's see. Does my boss fire e-commerce manager after his 3-month trial period in our company? Does my boss fire e-commerce manager after? Yes, 2 weeks. But there is something here about a partnership here. Okay, so let me get another one. There's some kind of partnership. So let's get one more to clarify this. This is for Anya, for the e-commerce manager, okay? We got a yes and we got a no. So this is kind of tricky here. This no is a hardship card. 5 of Pentacles. So I feel like within 5 months, between 2 weeks and 5 months about investing in this or taking this job offer, there could be some kind of financial hardships. So I don't know if it's such a great idea to do that. This is just what the cards are coming out and saying. There could be some kind of adversity or struggles within the next 5 months with that. Okay? I hope that helps. There's something here about maybe in spring though, something is going to grow here. So, that's like with any kind of business though, up and down, right? So, yeah, there's something here about nurturing this. I mean, is this a company that you're investing in? Because I see the Two of Cups, a partnership, and then the Five of Pentacles, almost like you put in your money or your effort, your energy, right, to make some kind of change in circumstances or invest in some kind of company, possibly. If this is, manager after his 3 month. Does my boss fire e-commerce manager after his 3 months trial period? Okay, I read that wrong. I'm sorry. So it's a yes and a no between that. It looks like between 2 weeks there's a partnership, and then 5 months there's a hardship. So they could be getting fired probably after 5 months. I hope that helps. Hello, my. Thank you for being here. I didn't mean to make you retract your message. Hello, Melanie. Welcome in. Will my money improve? Okay, this is going to be for you. Thank you so much for your messages and commenting. This is going to be for my mind. This is for my mind. Let's get a clear, conscious message for my mind. Will her money improve? Will her money improve? Yes! Absolutely. Absolutely, it's going to improve. Look at that. There's something here about the archangels is going to be guiding you. Okay? I don't remember exactly what archangel that was. My mind's slipping right now, you guys. But absolutely, between July the 23rd through August the 22nd, there's something here about your money picking up, okay? Also, you might want to harness those instinctive desires that you have within you. Like your inner strength and your courage. Maybe there's something, I feel like there's some kind of confidence blooming inside of you. A lot of compassion here. And you could be someone of influence as well. Okay? Just remember to channel that libido in a proper way. You're very welcome. Thank you for letting me read for you. Okay, you guys. Would anybody else like me to pull a card or ask a question while I'm here for free? A free question. If anybody would like to purchase a reading, of course, I would be truly grateful. My mini readings are $11. And then my extended readings, I make you a video. They're $22. And usually I do, when I'm live, I'll do like yes or no questions for $3. One question or like 3 cards for $6, and then extended for like $9 when I'm live. But I keep forgetting to mention that. You're very welcome. Okay. This is going to be for you, okay? Should we stop partnership with our current marketing agency? Let's get it. Yeah, Anya. Let's get it. Okay. Thank you so much for your questions. These are great questions. Okay. We have 2 cards coming out here. We have yes and we have a no again. 6 of Wands and the 5 of Wands. So there's definitely going to be some kind of victory here. There could be a lot of competition, but I definitely feel like there's going to be some goodwill or some kind of positive rewards come out of this, okay? I know these cards represent recognition and conflict, but, with any great company, there's some competition, right? I don't know why I said that. I'm not one to be super businessly, inclined, but, yeah. There could be some kind of clashing of personalities. Maybe someone is being defensive or territorial, or, but I feel like it's not, I don't feel like it's bad competition. Okay? Let's get one more just to clarify, since it is a yes and no. Let's get one more. Yes. 10 of Cups. It says yes, for that emotional fulfillment or long-term success. I feel like it would be a yes. But we're not looking at it as a emotional fulfillment. It's more of a business setting. So, I mean, that represents security. 10 of Cups is security. So I feel like it's, positive. I don't feel like it's a negative thing, a negative investment. I feel like there's going to be some kind of competition, or there is right now. But overall, the next 10 months, there's definitely going to be some kind of security here. Okay? I hope that helps. Thank you for letting me read for you. That's an awesome question. Yeah. You're going to be taking, hard work's going to be definitely paying off. I don't have to tell you that, though. Okay? In the next 8 days, something could be taken off after the holiday. Well, I guess we are in a holiday right now. Happy Memorial Day, you guys. Yeah, definitely thinking on your feet and working hard. Okay. But I have another work-related question. Should we stop partnership with our current marketing agency? So no. I would say no. But I do say that there is some kind of arguments and fighting. You know your direct circumstance. But in the next 10 months, there could be possibly, energies change. But right now, this is what I'm seeing. There is going to be some kind of stability and security in the next 10 months. Okay? There could possibly even be some kind of holiday romance. Okay? That is for, thank you so much. Okay, this is going to be for Ascension. Sana. Thank you for your likes, you guys. Does my future spouse work at defense sector? Yes or no? Okay, no. But that is the moon card though. So technically this could be an illusion. Okay? So let's get one more to clarify. Yes. This person could definitely be some kind of psychic or someone who is like on their shit legally. It's hidden though. It's hidden. Okay, so that's ironic that you asked me that, and I'm glad I pulled another card. Because this moon talks about some kind of hidden illusions, right? And then that high priestess is behind it. So definitely, your spouse could definitely work at some kind of defense sector. Okay? And the timing is hidden, honestly, with the high priestess. I hope that helps. Pisces season could be significant for you as well. February 19th through March the 20th. Okay? You're very welcome. Thank you for asking that. That's an awesome question. It's pretty cool. I love questions like that, you guys. Okay, does anybody else have a question they want me to ask? Do people see Michael Jackson? Hello, Nicola, superstar. Hey, that's pretty awesome though, to have Michael Jackson's energy. That's pretty freaking cool. Okay. Hey, do people see Michael Jackson's energy in me? He is my spirit guide. Michael Jackson, just curious. Okay. I say yeah, babe. Look, yes. Yes, they see that energy in you, working through you. That 8 of Pentacles energy is working through you. I like that question. That's pretty cool. But that's a yes. 8 of Pentacles talks about some kind of building a business or reputation or something. But the Pentacles could be finances, or they could represent energy. And this person is working on their energy. So yeah, you might have something there, superstar. Thank you for asking that question. That's pretty cool. Will you be moving? Oh, let me see. Ascend. Assisa. I think I'm saying that right. Asinsana. I hope I'm saying that right. I apologize. Well, I'll be moving next year. Let's see if you're going to become an Army officer, okay? Maybe. This is the Wheel of Fortune. This is telling me you cannot step into the same river twice, so this talks about some kind of fortune. Good luck. This is maybe. Let's get one more. Yes. If you're passionate about it, joining the army or being an army officer, absolutely. This is a beginning, a new beginning card. Ace of Wands, absolutely, okay? And I'm saying this because there's good luck. Okay? If that's something that you have a passion about and you meet the requirements, I absolutely go for it, you know, if that's something that you want to do. Thank you for letting me read for you. Okay? You're very welcome. You're very welcome, Nicola. Thank you for being here. I love your spirit as well. Thank you for letting me read for you guys. Will you be moving next year? Okay, we got a no. But it is the Seven of Cups. So what is the Seven of Cups? Another illusion. Smoke and mirrors. So let's pull another one, okay? It's definitely telling me that you're thinking about it. You're dreaming on it. You're daydreaming. You're coming up with... there could be some kind of distractions. So be careful about your imagination running wild with you right now. Let's get one more, okay? One more. Yes, the Emperor. Absolutely, yes. You're going to be taking that authority of your life, and it could be a father figure, or it could be your divine masculine moving with you, or you guys moving together, or this just could be you stepping into that authority figure, the Emperor in your life. You know, taking control and making that move for yourself to a better home, okay? But there could be something here about, with stability, structure, and focus, and discipline. You're going to get to that new house that you want, right? Okay, let's move on. With someone, but now we are in no contact. I want to know, is he the one? Okay. If you're in no contact, okay, let's see. Let's see. Is this relationship that you have no contact with the one? Is this relationship you have no contact with the one? We have 3 cards. The first card out is the Death card. So this person could be a Scorpio. They could be going through some kind of spiritual transformation right now. It looks like there is some kind of obsessions, addictions, or some kind of secrecy. The devil attached to this person. And it looks like they have created some kind of shattered dreams in your life, maybe. So I would definitely say a no. A no. Okay? I would definitely say no. It's what you thought you wanted, but it's not what you want at all. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. It's important for you to let go of people, possessions, things, issues, or generosities, or anything like that that's not serving you, and step into that Queen of Swords energy. Cut people off that are not serving you. Be honest with yourself. You know, stand up for yourself and be clear about what you want and what you need. You know, and then you won't have to wonder about this person. You got to be open and honest with your feelings and your emotions. You're right. Okay, you guys. Okay, guys. That's all I have for right now. Let's get a oracle message. time to realize I am on your side. Vulnerability. So this is a confirmation that you're seeking to tread into the unknown, unfamiliar territory, where decisions are based more on your intuition than rationality. Don't let fear hold you back or allow a misguided sense that feeling vulnerable is somehow a negative condition. So it's okay to be vulnerable. It shows more strength than you realize. And know that a mother's love is coming through here, you guys. A mother's love is reaching out to you at this time and holding you close. This could have been a mother figure, grandmother figure. She knows how much you miss her and wants to remind you that this special bond of love can never be broken. This is a sign and confirmation from a mother figure coming in for somebody. It's okay to be vulnerable, and there's that light again. Something about that light shining within you. Continue to shine that light. Don't let the darkness overpower that light within you, okay? Imagine yourself as a being composed of energy and light, because in reality, that's precisely what you are. You are a powerful being, and people are attracted to your brilliance. This is a time to remember how vibrant you truly are. Okay, you guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me and let me read for you guys. I hope this information helped you in some kind of way. Please make sure to catch me tomorrow, okay? We will be back here again, pulling some cards and oracle messages, and we'll see what pops out, okay? Thank you guys so much. Peace, love, and light. Hello, Samantha. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for letting me read for you, Ascend. Thank you, my. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Nicola. Thank you, guys. Peace, love, and light. Have a wonderful night.